If the Yankees are able to come up with a victory tonight, it'll be the 21st AL East title for the team.
The Orioles can not only clinch tonight, they need a win, and then they need some help. Kansas City or Minnesota need to lose. Just one of those things needs to happen to go along with the Orioles win.
John will do the final 6 games of the homestand. There is Susan.
Look how happy Susan is. My partner back.
I've been very pleased by Schmidt this year. You know that for years he's wanted to be a starting pitcher. And until the injury, he really looked like a starting pitcher, a winning starting pitcher.
So 2-2 count on Henderson. Swung on and missed on the cutter.
Henderson is out, and there's one away.
Swing and a miss. Got him.
Well, you saw one of the nastiest cutters you have ever seen on Henderson in under his hand, and this one kind of backs up, but he still gets a swing and a miss.
Popped up on the left side. Coming on is Verdugo. He's there to make the play. And Schmidt retires the Orioles in order. It's Baltimore nothing. And the New York Yankees coming to bat.
Dean trying to get the 8th win, and he's really been pitching well lately. This will be the 3rd time against the Yankees. A little bit different lineup, but no more than 2 runs.
That one is looped into right field. That is going to fall in for a base hit in front of Santander. A leadoff single for Gleyber Torres.
Juan Soto now. First pitch swinging, and Soto vaults it into left field. One pitch to get Juan Soto out. A big one for Dean Kramer. A little tap to third. Ramon will go to second. Get Juan on to first. Westberg's throw gets away and bounces off the dugout railing. Judge on the run 3-2, and Wells rolls the ground ball to first. Fair. O'Hearn will stick it to the pocket and end the inning. Leadoff single. No further damage for Kramer. Middle of the Orioles order coming up.
Here's Colton Cowser. Swing and a miss. Tell you what, Schmidt stuff looks sharp. Really good.
And Westberg drills this one to left field. He's the first base runner for the O's, and he'll hold it first with a 1-out single. O'Hearn to the right side. That ball's down the line. That ball lands in fair territory, and one hops into the stands. Well, Ryan O'Hearn just loves hitting cutters with a perfectly placed automatic double to put 2 in scoring position.
And now Clark Schmidt's going to have to work to try to either minimize the damage or get out of this inning.
And a ground ball to the right side here. That will open the scoring. An RBI for Heston Kjerstad as he plates Jordan Westberg. It's the Orioles' first on the board in this potential playoff clincher.
3-2 on Urias. 2 outs. Runner at third. High fly ball left field. Verdugo will put it away, and that'll do it. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the second.
Little small ball, single, double, ground out for the first run, and Dean Kramer with a lead. Well, this at-bat has exited with a fastball at 94. Jazz Chisholm Jr. after the first pitch. Cedric Mullins will retrieve it. A couple of 1-pitch outs for Dean tonight. And he grounds this ball over to second. Orioles get a run, and Dean Kramer shuts down the Yankees in order.
2-2 on Mullins. Mullins 3 hits in his last 22 at-bats as he swings and misses. Goes down on strikes. High fly ball. Judge drifts towards left center, and Schmidt retires the Orioles in order. 1-2-3.
Anthony Volpe, Gold Glove shortstop, great base stealer, having a really tough time getting on base this year. Nobody's hitting this one. Perfectly located fastball, just keeps pumping heat.
There's a base hit to left center field. Mullins gets to it, cuts it off, and that holds Gleyber to a single. He's 2 for 2 against Kramer.
A roller to first base. That's a fair ball. 1 pitch out in the first, 2 pitch out in the third, and Dean Kramer gets through 3 scoreless in the Bronx.
3-2 on Santander.
And that's low. Santander gives it a minute to make sure. It's ball 4. A leadoff walk for the Orioles.
Like the way that Ryan Swing plays against Schmidt, like the way that Ryan O'Hearn Swing plays, frankly, in this ballpark.
Gets past Wells as Santander advances to second.
O'Hearn through the left side. There's a base hit the other way. Santander is waved in. Verdugo's throw will not be in time. Ryan O'Hearn with a 2 for 2 day here in the Bronx, and the Orioles lead it 2-0.
So Judge has 55 home runs. No one in the history of baseball has ever finished a season with 55 home runs.
Swung on, there it goes. Deep left field, it is high. Not as far. It is gone. It's a Judgian blast. Aaron Judge hits number 56. Puts the Yankees on the board. They trail Baltimore 2-1. Here he comes. Here comes the Judge.
Wells with a squibber. Kramer! Wow! Looked like Urias was ready to get it. Dean with a slip slide and a dart from his rear end.
Come on now, kid. Bounce. You talk about bounce off the mound. Watch. Goes into a slider and bare hands this ball, and from his rear end, and a nice finish on the back end by O'Hearn. Picks it right off the dirt.
Urias, Mullins, and Henderson.
A high pop. Down from third, foul comes Chisholm to make the catch. And there's one away.
High fly ball, deep right center. Soto back. He's on the track, and he will make the play for out number 2. Strike 3. Henderson down looking. Schmidt retires the Orioles in order. We're halfway through. Orioles 2. And the Yankees 1.
Another good at bat. You're setting up a big inning here by back-to-back walks. Verdugo coming up.
Verdugo hits a ground ball. Henderson 1. Henderson 2. They needed it, and they got it. The double play right on cue. The Boo Birds out in the Bronx as Kramer gets 2 big ones. And a fly ball into left. Cowser way back there. Cowser in front of the wall. He staggers into it. Exhale, everyone. Orioles still in front.
Here's Santander, 5th most home runs in a season by a switch hitter in Major League history.
Santander ropes it down the line and right, and that ball is off the pole. Clang, Doink gets a homer.
44th home run, 100th RBI, and I'm talking about just an absolute rocket off the foul pole.
Pretty good night for Clark Schmidt. Yankees go to the bullpen, and he turns it over to the lefty Tim Meza.
August 22nd, the last time Ryan Mountcastle played, hurt his wrist sliding into second. That ball is rocketed. Ryan Mountcastle like he hasn't missed a minute. 107 in his big league return.
Grounded off the glove of Meza, who throws to first in time for the out.
And there's ball 4. Crowd doesn't like it. They wanted to see 57, but that brings a tying run up to the plate in the person of Wells.
And Wells gets a fastball here, puts it into shallow right. It's the second fastball of the inning towards the second out. Jacob Webb has struck out Giancarlo Stanton all 3 times he's faced him, including twice this year. He'll try to get him again and end the 6th inning.
Sky the other way. Is it going to stay fair? That ball is a foul ball.
And it was a slider breaking ball. Just foul.
Oh, he did it again. Sweeper down and away. That's been the strikeout pitch against Stanton all 3 times this year.
Ramon Urias will be the first batter.
Urias to right center field. This ball is elevated. This ball is out of here. Ramon Urias in his 2nd game off the injured list with some opposite field thunder. The Orioles' 2nd home run of the night, and they jump out to a 4-1 lead on the first batter of the 7th. Henderson, that ball's just placed brilliantly. Jazz Chisholm dives and kicks off of his glove.
And it grants Henderson a safe arrival at second base.
Well, they call on Mark Leiter Jr. with Rushman coming in. Runner on second with 1 man out.
Way high. Oh, I mean, not close.
This should be 2. There's 1. There's 2. Leiter got the ground ball that he needed. Sky to left field on the run as Cowser dives. He can't make the play. The ball bounces into the stands. It'll be a double for Rizzo.
He's chopped weakly over the mound. The throw by Westbrook can't make the play.
Moving to third is Rizzo.
Yenyir Cano making his 68th appearance of the year.
Tying run coming up. 2 on, 2 out.
Torres is 2 for 3. Sky the other way. Santander on the run. He's not going to get there. And it bounces into the seats for a double. Tough break for the Yankees as Verdugo would have scored, but Rizzo does score. It's an RBI double, and it's 2nd and 3rd, and the Yankees are now down by 2. You don't need a home run here. A base hit likely ties the score. Line drive, it's a base hit to right field. 1 run scores. They're going to hold up Torres. Soto's going to second. The throw is not in time. Now they have Torres hung up. He's in a rundown. Rushman makes the throw to third, and Torres is out to end the inning.
The Yankees make a mess out of it, and the Orioles escape with the lead.
I don't understand that if you're the Yankees.
I mean, the at-bats coming up that you want to see. You bring Aaron Judge up with men in scoring position. He's probably going to get 4 balls, but still.
6 outs at home this season, including last inning. That's tied for the most of the majors with Yandy Diaz.
Cowser bombs away. Colton Cowser.
Goodness.
That ball is all the way to Westchester. 432 feet. A little 8th inning insurance, and ain't the milk cold.
114 off the bat.
With a win, the Orioles dropped the playoff magic number to 1, and to get into the playoffs, they would need a Washington win over Kansas City or a Miami win over Minnesota.
And Rizzo works a walk.
A walk to bring the tying run to the plate, and Brandon Hyde will make a decision and to give Sir Anthony Dominguez a chance at the last 2 outs.
It will be Jason Dominguez, who had 2 home runs on the West Coast trip.
On the ground to second base, Jordan Westberg will go to first and get the penultimate out. Dominguez cleared by Dominguez, and it's up to Alex Verdugo. And Verdugo puts it in the air to left field. Colton Cowser is there, and the magic number is down to 1. It's a 5-3 final in the Bronx, and now turn your TVs to Minneapolis, Minnesota.